Hello and welcome to Dork Sports Week 9 Best Bets and Prop Picks. I'm Pike, aka Pike Von Doom. With me as always is Miguel Silva, Michael Trainor. And with us today we got an extra special guest, live and in the flesh, the one and only Drew Montana.
In the flesh is crazy.
Well,
yeah, for 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row we get Drew.
He's our first returning guest. What's good, boys?
Drew, all of your picks were wrong last week.
Well, they weren't wrong, but they weren't right either.
They weren't playing. I don't know if you watched the recap video, but
yeah, you were very heavy on Younghoe Koo.
Yeah, you took Younghoe Koo on kicking, and he didn't even get picked up by a team.
Yeah, hasn't he been out of the league for a little bit now?
For a little bit.
On that one, I thought Younghoe Koo was coming back in a big way last week, and I dropped the ball.
Yeah, you were saying how the Giants were going to get rid of their kicker after he missed the extra point, and that they were going to go get Younghoe Koo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Younghoe Koo isn't, if not NFL, like he should be in Power Slap or something now. He's a marketable guy.
Hell yeah, dude. I bet he's got good form.
Yeah.
They always have good form.
Yeah.
Incredible technique.
And field goal kicking.
And great discipline. But yeah, it was a fucking decent week of football. A lot of crazy shit happened. My Steelers lost their second game in a row in a very sad fashion.
Terrible week for me. On Saturday, I accepted a trade to send Scadaboo out for Kittle and Pearsall, and then I watched Scadaboo get injured and Kittle score a touchdown immediately, and then the commissioner of the league was like, hey, your trade's invalidated.
Bond put him in that I think Zach Bond got him with that fucking ankle lock made famous by Kurt Angle.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. All right, well, fuck it. Let's get into our recap from our scores last week. I'll start it. I went 2-1. Recurring theme, back to 500 at 12-12. Nice. And I'm feeling all right about it. I've been 2-1 or 1-2 every fucking week. I haven't gotten a 3-0. I haven't gotten an 0-3. So, very boring stuff. But we're treading water.
Don't parlay his bets, or at least do the round robin.
yeah, round robins have worked. Parlays have not. But
round robins never actually work out. The math never works out on a round robin. I never make my money back.
Yeah. I mean, you have to hit two of the three, basically, right?
Yeah.
But you make more than get all three.
Those two don't make enough to make up for the,
right,
$15 I put down or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, that's me for the 2-1. Who else was 2-1? None other than Michael Trainor. Brings us year to date to 10-14, slowly climbing up that hill that he dug himself
We're
in.
getting there. We suck so bad at the start. So bad at the start. But T. Higgins getting a 45-yard touchdown and then nothing else.
That was rough.
What the fuck?
How much did you need
against the Jets?
How much more did you need from him? Like 10 yards?
Oh, like 10 yards.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Brutal.
Yeah. But the other two were super easy. They hit pretty quickly.
Yeah. My loss was on Thursday night again. I need to just stop fucking with Thursdays. But yeah, 2-1 for Trainor, and who else is 2-1? None other than our leading top dog, Miguel, at 13-11 on the season.
Yeah, I blew it with I went 2 rushing yards. It's literally the only game I'm pretty sure this entire season that he hasn't hit 5 rushing yards.
It was because he didn't need to.
No, he had a great. He absolutely dominated them. They weren't providing any defense, any offense. I don't know what happened to Atlanta last week. They got us knocked out of the one entry that we had in the survivor pool. We're down to only one. I mean, just horrible week from Atlanta. Good week for Miami.
Yeah.
Not a rushing week for Tua. Otherwise, I hit the other two. I don't even remember what they were. I just know that I blew that one on Tua.
Pause.
Oh, Rico Dowdle, easy. Rashad White receiving, easy. I'm pretty sure they both hit that and more.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah.
2-1s all around. We'll show our guest picks. Santori is still in the lead, the silent assassin.
Good job, guys. 2-1. That's fucking sick.
It's not terrible. It's a winning record, I guess.
Yo, you guys are like the smartest guys.
The thing is, it was really hard for the first couple weeks because you really have no idea what anything is like, what's gonna happen. So it was a crapshoot for a while, but now that we have like actual, stats,
we're building our knowledge.
The lines are trickier, but
I've always looked at Mike Trainor as an analytics guy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm an
analytics.
Analytics.
There we go. All right.
That's it, exactly. Yeah.
Jinx Maze.
You owe him some coke.
You don't get this guy started. I saw him after the Super Bowl. I saw him after they won the Super Bowl, and he didn't sleep at all that night, and he was buzzing.
Well, he's been fine-tuning his body for Skankfest coming up.
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking get in the picks.
Thanks, that's body ready.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm in peak Skankfest condition.
Yeah, you gotta fit in that fucking Joker costume or whatever you're wearing.
He's dosing himself every day like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh, true. This year he's bringing a dress, by the way.
Yes.
You're a full young thug.
Yeah. We gotta get his little ass out on Bourbon Street.
Megalodonna. He's a Megalodonna.
He's
Megalodonna.
he's gonna be the Megalodonna out there roaming the streets, circling prey. All right, well,
That's very good.
let's get into the picks. I'll start us off. I got El Grande Oronde Gadsden over 40.5 receiving yards. This guy's been a fucking absolute beast since he's been here all year, but they just started throwing to him like 3 weeks ago, and I don't think he's gone under 70 yards yet. I thought this line would be in the 50s because he's getting like 5-6 targets a week. I think 2 weeks ago we went for like 170 or something crazy like that. They're playing the Titans. Come on. 2 plus 2, dude.
Yeah, it equals 40 yards.
Equals 40 fucking yards from El Grande.
Yeah, Gadsden, I have noticed, like, he has been getting targeted a lot. Who was it that was there? He's a tight end, right?
Yeah.
Who was their tight end one before?
Will Disley, I think, was their tight end one.
Yeah. I've been noticing him getting the lead spot. I didn't feel like I trusted enough to take him, but I think that it's a great pick.
Yeah, they figured out Will Disley is he's a little more of a white end. No good? All right.
So, Trainor, your first pick.
So
The bomb's so hard, I thought we all just lost service. I like tapped the phone.
Hello?
is anybody there?
All right, Trainor from the Rape Dungeon.
All right.
What's your pick?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, check out this dungeon, dog.
Holy shit! Imagine running into Trainor in there as like a single white female.
Trainor, is that the haunted
dog.
house that you work in, or is that just where you live?
So this is the upstairs to the haunt that they haven't done anything with.
Well, they got you down there tickling toes.
Yeah, dog.
They let you out of the basement for this call.
Yep.
My mom
Alright,
said
so-
vacation.
Yeah. All right, so my first pick, I'm going back to an old reliable, a guy we used to bet on all the time, but his lines got so high we were like, we can't. Well, guess what? I can. We're going back to Njigba. Jaxson Smith-Njigba, over 90.5 receiving yards. I don't care how high this is. They're playing the Commanders. The Commanders' defense is old and stinks. And this guy is the man. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We gotta get the Seahawks to play a game in Paris just so we can say it.
Yeah.
Next
Hell yeah.
year, probably.
Yeah, Goodell, where's the Paris game?
I mean, it's tough not to like anything with including fucking old JSN, our boy. 90.5's a lot, but I don't see it. I don't see it going under still. I mean, he's getting 100 a game, basically.
Yeah, he's doing it every week.
Yeah.
Have any of us blown it taking Njigba yet? It's like that's a safety pick. It's him and the Pay Pig are the guys.
Yeah.
Especially since
our favorite.
Ibuka's been injured.
Yeah.
Those are all fun
Although
names.
Yeah, Tampa's on the bye this week, so next week we'll go back to it.
Yeah. All right, and then with my third pick or with my first pick, I'm taking Javonte Williams over 66.5 rushing yards. At first I saw this, I was surprised that it was this low, but it does look like the Cowboys are kind of giving more of an even split to their rookie, Jadon Blue. But I'm not worried that he's not going to be able to get it. Arizona are pretty middle of the pack. In terms of running defense, I think that they can give both of these guys their line. And on top of that, I don't think that Dallas is going to be so far behind like they were last game that they don't go to the run anymore. I think that that's going to be a high-scoring game. I think that they're both going to be in it probably the whole time unless Arizona just completely shits the bed.
Kyler's back. They might.
They might.
Yeah.
But Kyler, every time he played, I'm pretty sure they lost by a field goal, like a last-minute field goal in pretty much every game. So I do expect this one to be a high scorer. I think that it's going to stay on the ground a decent amount. I think that Javonte Williams, I'm glad I'm able to get him at, did I say 66.5?
66.5, yeah.
I have 60.5 here, 60.5.
All right, call it 60.5.
I'm saying 60.5.
The graphic is going to say 66.5, but that's fine. Get it where you can get it. 60.5 where it's at right now.
Yeah, it probably will go up a little bit by the end of the week, but if you can get it now, I'm seeing 60.5 on pretty much everyone.
Hell yeah, I like it. Drew, what you rolling with for your first pick?
First pick, I went Panthers plus 13.5.
Hell yeah.
They're playing the Packers. This just seems like one of those trap games that everyone's high on the Packers right now. I'm not sold, and I think the Panthers always do this shit where they're like 1-8 and they'll win a game where they're supposed to lose by 20. They always pull it out. They do it every year. Also, I read somewhere that the Packers, like half of the Packers locker room has poison ivy right now. Yeah, I think that could really put a monkey wrench in this thing.
Hell yeah, you're out there investigating?
Yeah, my boy in Green Bay told me that rampant cases of poison ivy going through Green Bay.
A little bit of oak.
Yeah. I'm going Bryce Young, Bryce Little Hands Young.
Yeah, dude. That's a good 13.5 is a good line there. I mean, fucking yeah, like you said, the Packers, they look good.
I think everyone's too high on them right now. That's a media. That's a fucking them coming off, and also they beat the Steelers, which I know that's your team, but that's not like, I don't know. I think everyone's like just putting the Packers on this pedestal that they shouldn't be on right now. So 13.5 seemed pretty easy to me.
I like it.
Don't forget they tied with the Cowboys earlier this year.
Yeah, and lost to the Browns. I like that.
Yeah, and also the last 2 weeks the favorites have been covering like 90% of the games, and that's got to stop. There's no way that's happening 3 weeks in a row, especially with a number this high.
Yeah, 13.5. It's the NFL. It's not like they're playing fucking Mohawk Valley Community College.
That's right.
Carolina Panthers still got a lot of good players.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wanted to take Rico Dowdle again. It was just a big question mark to me about how the Packers defense is going to look because, I mean, week to week, they're either the best or, like, legitimately one of the worst defenses in the league, it seems like.
They get after the quarterback well. They seem to play the pass pretty well on most weeks. But, yeah, they haven't been defending the run great.
Yeah. Shit. I like it. 13.5 is a good number for that, too. I don't see that going above 14 come closer to game time either. I think it'll probably stay right around there or even drop to 13 or 12.5. So, 13.5 is a solid number.
Green Bay's at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Green Bay.
Here is the one thing. This is what scared me off. Their home rushing yards allowed is 50.7.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That is the single best of any like home or away record in the league. Their home defense seems to be very strong, but I still do think that within 2 touchdowns is not unrealistic. I don't think that they're winning by a lot.
Is that a
in
big
many
titty
Young
lady
is
with a beer
also-
for her head?
Bryce Young's also like a career 1-24 on the road, I think, or like 1-22 on the road. So yeah, I don't think they win. But
No.
Is he playing? Is he back?
He should
think
be.
so.
He was questionable this week.
yeah,
Before
he
better
they
not
took
play
Dalton.
Andy Dalton again. I mean,
Dalton
that was nuts.
absolute trash last week.
Yeah.
No, he was questionable last week. I think it was like a decision they made the day before the game to go with Dalton.
Yeah. Now, if
Yeah.
Dalton does play, then Green Bay will probably cover.
No, 2 hours ago, Bryce Young practices fully. Andy Dalton held out of practice. So, yeah, Bryce Young will be back.
Yeah, he's good.
yeah, it'll be good.
That's a good number for. All right, hell yeah. All right, for my second pick, I'm going with the Bears and Bengals over 51 points. Both these defenses are fucking hot ass, and both the offenses are operating pretty well right now. Caleb's kind of finding his stride, even though they didn't look great against the Ravens. But that was kind of a tough spot for him. The Ravens coming off a bye, their defense is finally getting healthy. The Bengals,
The Bears were coming off that like tough Monday night. Also,
yeah,
short week for them.
Which he looked good in that one. I mean, he looked good in that game, and he's been good most of the year, especially in the last. I would say 4 of the last 5 games, like excluding this past week. But the Bengals defense, I mean, they have a little bit of a pass rush with Hendrickson, who he was out last week. Their defense just gets scored on. They don't have anything good as far as pass defense or run defense. So I don't know. I think both teams get some points. Also, the Bears' pass defense has been pretty terrible as well. So I think Flacco gets out there. I was looking at Ja'Marr Chase over receptions, but I couldn't find a line on it. He's been getting the ball like 10 plus times every game since Flacco's been there. So keep an eye out for that. If it's under 9, if it's 8.5 or less, I would take that as well. But I think both these teams get some points. I can see them both getting a 28 plus, honestly.
What is Browns Bengals?
Bears Bengals.
Oh, Bears Bengals. Yeah, I can see that. They're gonna run it up.
The Bengals just allowed the Jets to score 40 points.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is come on.
A Ben Johnson run offense against this Bengals defense will score points.
The only thing that I would be a concern to me would be the Bengals scoring enough to keep up with that, but they have been doing that the last couple weeks.
And the Bears
ever
defense
since
has been bad too.
Yeah, especially against I think the pass. I want to say.
I'm up against both really, but the Bengals really don't run the ball, so.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Brown got 2 touchdowns last week, which was very annoying because I was playing against him.
Might be his first 2 all year.
I think it is.
I think it is.
I think it's his highest scoring game in fantasy all year.
He got auto drafted for me in the Digital Bazooka League. my team's
even
such dog shit.
Samaje Perine had like a lot of points last week.
True.
Yeah.
That was a wild ass game.
But
yeah, that's gonna do
is
that.
This Trainor?
Trainor, you're up.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of overs, I went with an old reliable, and this is the current reliable. Cowboys Cardinals over 53.5. I've said it for the past 3 weeks. If the Cowboys are playing a game, you take their over. They are fucking god awful on defense, and they actually
surprisingly effective on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just had their worst offensive performance of the season at Denver, and they still hit the over. Like, this is easy money right now. Until it's like 63.5, you got to keep hitting the over on them.
Did I see Surtain get hurt last week too?
Yeah. Surtain Yeah, Surtain's going to miss a couple weeks.
That doesn't affect this game, but he'll be out for the Broncos.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I was just worth mentioning.
True. But yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like it. They always hit the over. I do think that the Cardinals are going to keep it close. I think that it's going to be a high-scoring game. I already said that earlier. I like that pick.
The Cardinals are one of those teams too. They're kind of built to score points. They don't always, but they're built to score quite a few points, and their defense is kind of hot trash as well. So
their run defense is like not the worst in the world. They actually have the exact amount of rushing yards allowed as the Niners, which puts them they're tied for top 12 in rush defense, but their passing defense is pretty close to the bottom of the league. They don't have a great secondary. So yeah, I think that high scoring pretty easily. And then with my second pick, I took Mark Andrews over 28.5 receiving. Now, this was an interesting one because that was actually the highest line that I found. A lot of them are 25.5 to 27.5. I just figure by the time it gets picked, it's going to be closer to that 30 number. Especially because when I was looking at receptions, which is what I really wanted, a lot of them were 2.5, a lot of them were 3.5. And I didn't want to take a 3.5. I don't necessarily trust him to get 4 receptions, but I do think that if he does get 3, that he'll be able to get that 30-yard. He's done it in a lot of games. He did it in the last game, and with Lamar there, he does it more often, and nobody's really passing to any of the other tight ends there. I think 30 is not unrealistic, and if you're able to get it even lower, if you're able to get 25.5, I would definitely grab that.
Hell yeah. I like it. He's been getting targets lately, and fucking Isaiah Likely's kind of been phased out of that offense almost.
Yeah. The other tight ends only seem to get the ball if Andrews is already getting a couple yards, and then they'll start mixing it around.
He must have made some noise when he wasn't getting the ball last year.
Likely just has one game every year where he has 3 touchdowns, 200 yards, and then doesn't do shit the rest of the year.
I'm hoping it's not this one.
yeah, that's true.
There's another thing. Who is it that they're playing? They're playing Miami. Obviously, Miami's run game is typically their weakness, but if you look at how many points or how many yards other tight ends have put up against them, in pretty much every game they've allowed this line to at least one of the tight ends. I think the only one that they didn't was Carolina, and that one just got spread around a lot. But Gadsden put up 68 on them just recently.
Carolina doesn't use their tight ends a whole lot anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Tommy Tremble.
Everyone that does, Gadsden got him. Fannin got him. Kyle Pitts got almost 60 by himself.
Well,
so
Carolina doesn't use their tight ends because they got fucking Ted Tremblay at tight end.
Yeah, well, Ted Tremblay only got 7 yards against them.
Yeah. To be fair, Carolina doesn't use their offense much at all. So
they will use their defense and cover the 13.5. All right, Mark Andrews, 28.5, a Thursday night pick. If you're watching this,
Thursday,
I did forget that is. If we blow this one, that's it for Thursday night. I think we've gone 0 on like 5 Thursday night picks.
On that note, we're going to try to do the episode in Skankfest, but not post it probably until Friday-ish.
Yeah,
possibly if we can. Dude, we should get together and build a parlay on the steps of that fucking casino down the street. Just do our FGR lay right there. All right. Mark Andrews, over 28.5 receiving yards. Lock it in. Drew, what you got for your second pick?
Second pick, I went Caleb Williams over 1.5 touchdown passes.
Hell yeah.
All right, they're playing the Cardinals this week, right?
No, they
Bengals.
got Bengals. Yeah, that's the
Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, the Bengals give up fucking 39 points to the Jets.
Yeah.
Caleb's had moments this year where he looks like he is what they thought he'd be, and then he has other moments where he looks completely lost. But I don't know. I was reading a stat the other day that when there's leaves on the ground, Caleb Williams has never turned the ball over. So
nice. I like it.
I'm riding with that.
Hell yeah. And not only that, Fields threw for 244 yards against that Jets defense last week. What do you think fucking Caleb will do? He's going to go nuts.
Yeah, I mean, he's due for a breakout game this year. So.
And I heard he's got his seasonal. He's got his seasonal nail paint going. I think he's got black and orange for this game.
Yeah, Caleb's on pumpkin spice. He's ready to go. Caleb's pumpkin spice latte it up.
We'll just put it this way: if he doesn't get if he doesn't get 2 passing touchdowns, he's gonna cry to his mom.
Yeah, it's scarf season, dude. Caleb Williams is locked in. He's got a new scarf. He's ready to throw the ball around.
And Uggs are looking for a new quarterback to sponsor.
God. Could you imagine him in a pair of Uggs? That shit would go nuts.
Yes.
Yes, I could. Yes, I could.
I can.
Hell yeah. Dude, I like this play a lot, obviously, because I played the over in this game. I think Caleb gets 2. I mean, he's gotten 2 in a lot of the games this year. And the Bengals' pass defense is garbage.
Third worst in the league as of this past week because Pittsburgh knocked them out of the second worst pass defense
At least
spot.
we're doing something, dude. And by something, I mean we're letting receivers go right down the field.
Dallas is the single worst pass defense in the league.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
All right. For my third pick, I got Jahmyr Gibbs over 70.5 rushing yards. Big number.
I like that.
Jahmyr's the dog. I don't know. I don't think that I don't think they're giving the ball to Montgomery like anymore unless it's on a 3rd and 1 or a goal line play. It's always Gibbs otherwise. And they're coming off a bye. He's going to be rested. Minnesota's rush defense is not great. 70.5 is attainable to me here. It's kind of a big number, but I mean, this could be a 100-yard game for him, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is what I was expecting to happen with that offense at the end of last season, especially after Montgomery got hurt, that this would be the year that Gibbs kind of takes the majority of the touches.
Yeah.
And becomes the guy. That's why he was who I was aiming for in first rounds of a lot of fantasy drafts, because he was the guy I was expecting to be the best player in fantasy this season. Little did I know that Jonathan Taylor was going to have 15 rushing touchdowns halfway through the season.
Nobody saw that coming. Dude, I just traded for Gibbs today in fantasy. I gave up Ashton Genty and Cortland Sutton for Jahmyr Gibbs. Fucking fleeced this guy.
Is it a keeper league?
That's a good trade.
No. Yeah.
Damn.
Fleeced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, I wouldn't say Sutton's been underperforming, but he hasn't been like consistently putting up like good fantasy numbers. Yeah, that's a good trade.
Yeah, he needed a receiver bad, and I was like, let's do it.
Hell yeah. All right, so that's it for me on my third pick. Trainer, what you got for your third?
All right. We're sticking with the same game, but I'm going a bit more negative. JJ McCarthy to throw an interception.
Hell yeah.
I'm going with this because I mean, the whole time he's been hurt, there's been this whole like, oh, is he even really hurt? Was this like a soft benching? What's going on here? And he had one good half of football week 1 against the Bears.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's been bad. And
He
especially
did
against
also
this
throw an
Lions
interception against the Bears.
Yeah, he didn't look good in the first half of the game at all.
Yeah, he only looked good in the second half. Other than that, he's been bad.
Yeah.
And I think with this Detroit defense and how much pressure they like to put on the quarterback, they just gave Hutchinson a big extension. I like everything about Detroit in this game as a whole. And I think part of it's going to be that he gets picked off at some point in this game, especially if Detroit's going to have a big lead, which I expect.
Do the Vikings have a bad offensive line? Because Carson Wentz, I think, is getting surgery to end his career after that ass whooping that he'd suffered.
He's crying.
Carson Wentz has had career-ending surgery 7 times. He'll be back. I think the problem is he panicked so hard in the pocket that he makes I don't know who's blocking for him, but he could have fucking 6 bulldozers in front of him, and I think he would still scramble around like a fucking retard enough to turn the ball over.
Yeah, he looked like a deer in headlights there. And then when he got on the sidelines, he was like kind of like scream crying.
Yeah.
Tough to watch.
It was brutal.
It's hunting season. I don't know why he did this to himself. The one thing he actually enjoys, he just signed football to lose 3 games. I guess he just bought himself 10 more years of hunting, but
That's true. Yeah, even league minimum is going to get you a couple years of hunting.
oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, well, J.J. McCarthy to throw a pick. Miguel, what do you got for your third?
Going back to Evan Engram for over 28.5 receiving yards. This is another one. I think that there's a couple different lines, and I took the highest one just because, again, I think that it's going to get towards that 30 mark by the time most of the apps are available. He's done it in the last few games. Houston has a very solid defense, but they're not that strong against the tight end. Kittle had 40 yards against them. Arroyo had 40 yards against them. That was one of the only games that Baltimore went to a bunch of different tight ends, but combined they had 50 yards against them. So I think that this is pretty likely. It's pretty clear to me that Bo Nix is starting to develop a relationship with Evan Engram. I've always been high on him. I picked him up in fantasy pretty much every year for the last 5 years. He will get injured, and then he'll come back and be one of the most reliable go-to options for a white quarterback.
Yeah, you said white quarterbacks really like him, right?
He's a white quarterback's best friend.
The Engram.
It's Evan.
Yeah, there you go. His name's Evan. Might as well be Kyler. He's hit this number 5 weeks in a row now. So, yeah, fucking
yeah. And he's the only tight end left in Denver. Every other one is hurt, which is kind of a miraculous turn of events.
Now they're tying up loose ends out there. Yeah, dude, I like Engram there. 28.5. I don't know why they keep putting this number out under 30, but take advantage.
Because Bo Nix is not consistent about who he uses as targets. That was actually one of the things I was big about him when, especially, the last couple of years. Or was he a rookie last year?
Yeah, rookie last year.
This year.
It was a big thing last year is that he would use all of his wide receiver options, but it seems like he uses Evan Engram as a safety blanket. And the offensive coordinator there is someone that will, if he likes his tight end, rely on them pretty heavily. He doesn't always if he doesn't have a guy that he likes, but, he's shown in the past with Jimmy Graham, with a couple other tight ends, that if he likes the tight end, he will use them pretty regularly to kind of set up his offensive scheme.
Hell yeah.
That's Joe Lombardi, I think, the offensive coordinator there.
Yeah. I dig it. Drew, what you working with on your third pick?
49ers -2.5 over the Giants. I don't know. The Giants are just playing like a defeated team right now. They keep losing people every week. I don't know. The 49ers always get hot around this time, too. They're pushing for a playoff spot right now. New York's cooked. So, yeah, I think 2.5 is easy there.
The Niners are also losing guys every week, but we should be getting Brock back this week. We got Kittle back. Pearsall, I think, is going to be coming back this week, so our offense should be a little bit better.
When's Ayuk coming back?
There's no timeline still. I mean, he got his whole leg destroyed. I'm not really holding my breath for him.
And in RoboCop?
He got every ligament in his leg broken on that play. Did you see the one where he got knocked out?
Yeah,
he got cut in half on his leg and his entire knee slid out. He tore every ligament. I'm not going to be surprised if he doesn't come back this year.
That was the original McCaffrey.
Well, and McCaffrey at the same time was dealing with his bullshit. It's been a rough 2 years. And
was it Ed?
Look, we're definitely not looking forward to Ed McCaffrey blew up his knee in the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Niners fans are not looking forward to playing at MetLife. Traditionally, MetLife has not been good for our team. If we can get out of there without an injury, we will get the win. But that is a tricky game for a heavily injured team. But so are they. So
Yeah,
yeah. Giants don't have anything to fight for right now. I think Scatabo is the only guy like really keeping that locker room together at this point, which is crazy because he's a rookie. But there's only so much that defensive line can do. They're not gonna win that game.
You lost Neighbors.
They're gonna have
you lost Scatabo.
They're gonna have a fun offense.
Tyrone Tracy's gonna step it up.
Right.
I like it. Yeah, I think the Niners take that win, especially coming off a loss as well.
I hope so.
Coming off a pretty tough loss where they
got to trade for a pass rusher. It wasn't, everybody was hoping that we were going to find a way to finagle Hendrickson, but we got a guy from the Patriots, which was an interesting decision by them. I don't know how good he is, but they were looking for a pass rusher to replace Bosa, and they got a guy that they are happy with, I guess.
Hell yeah. Sweet. Niners -2.5. Lock it in. We got we're moving on to Tutties now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tutty time. I'll start us off. I got all right. So I've been getting a little wild with my touchdown picks lately, and none of them have hit. So I'm going to a smaller number with Josh Allen. Straight up even money. Josh Allen to score a touchdown. They're playing the Chiefs. When him and Mahomes are playing against each other, they always try to outdo each other in certain ways. And I feel like Allen scores rushing touchdowns a lot in those games. So I don't know. I didn't think
but I think he always breaks one. He'll have like a 20, 30-yard touchdown run where he breaks 5 tackles.
Right.
Yeah.
Some kind of like showcase play.
It'll be a double overtime or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, there'll be certain runs where he tries a little harder to get into the end zone than he would against, like, a Carolina or a...
Right. Yeah, this game means more to him. To him specifically.
Didn't he have 2 touchdowns last week against Carolina?
Yeah, but they were both like QB sneak tush pushes. Like
he didn't even try. Now he's trying.
Yeah, no. Honestly, he put like 0 effort and just got in.
Hell yeah. But yeah,
I'm dead serious. There's one where like he did nothing and just got in.
This is one that I just didn't really. I don't know. I didn't do a ton of research other than these are just. It's one of those matchups where he's gonna want to perform more, and I think that little bit of edge makes this kind of a valuable number at even money.
Yeah.
Trainer, who's your tutty?
All right, I know we just talked a little bit about staying away from Thursday, but there's just something about Lamar Jackson at plus 180, at least in the book that I'm looking at, where I just that Miami team is so bad, and they're not going to have 2 good weeks in a row. Like they just held Bijan to what 20 total yards.
Absolute atrocity.
Yeah, like what the fuck was that? They're not doing that again. Like I'm guaranteeing that they're not doing that 2 weeks in a row.
They can't go up against Kirk Cousins 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, and I think with Lamar coming back, and kind of in like a hey we could salvage our season here mode, might put a fucking beat down on the Dolphins.
No, I mean, one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. If he takes advantage of it, he should score easily. I mean, obviously, you'd expect Derrick Henry to get in there once or twice, but they can't go to him on every single play.
Yeah.
I think Lamar coming back his first week, too. He's going to want to prove something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and wasn't it a hamstring?
He wants it.
Was it? No, it wasn't hamstring, was it? I don't know, honestly.
I don't remember.
Well,
I think that there's a good chance of it. If you're going to get it at plus money.
Yeah, you're never going to get plus 180 on Lamar Jackson if he's starting a game.
Yeah.
Especially against a bad defense like that. I like it. Miguel, who you got?
I am also taking a quarterback. I'm taking Jackson Dart to score a rushing touchdown against the Niners. I think that the Niners defense is had a really hard time staying on or getting off the field against Houston. I think that they're going to continue to have a challenging time. But like we just talked about, the Giants don't really have a lot of options. They don't have a lot of weapons. I think that if they get into the red zone, Jaxson Dart's going to just try to take it himself, and he's going to have an opportunity to push one in.
Yeah, and the Giants have nobody else really to do it, so he's like their last option on offense right now.
Kind of is.
Really. And he loves to scramble. If he doesn't have anyone to throw to, which he doesn't, he's gonna take a couple runs. And the Niners have never been particularly good against a mobile quarterback.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that one. Plus 200 good.
Plus 200 is not bad at all. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you like plus 200, you're gonna love what Drew's pick is. Drew, who you got for touchdowns?
Guys, this is where the big money comes in. Lay it all on the line for Dare Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale. Plus 2,500. That's the type of shit I like looking at. He has not scored one this year. Rarely does he even get on the field, and when he does, they don't give him the ball. But I'm telling you, there's a damn play in that playbook somewhere for this guy. And I think this week it's more like a truth Ogunbowale. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I could see a Denver beating their ass so bad they put all the backups in, and Dare's out there on the field.
He's out there keeping kids off drugs, doing the God's work.
He might return an onside kick for a touchdown. I don't know how it's going to happen, but the guy's getting in the end.
I love it. 25-1.
That is sick.
There's the number I found for that, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put that in a parlay, if nothing else. I'm putting it in a parlay that's probably got like Caleb Williams 25 rushing yards in the first quarter, and
I might go Dare to score 2.
Oh, you dare?
Double dog dare.
Double dog dare.
The double dog dare.
The double dog dare play. Yeah, he's a bit of a double dog, this guy. Hell yeah.
It's like the week I took Raheem Mostert for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And also, I think I let you know after that. He had a total of -2 yards.
Hey, at least that means he'll have gotten the ball. Drew, I know you got to get out of here. Do you wanna plug anything?
Yeah, I mean, live digital bazooka at Helium on December 6th. So if anyone's listening to this, please come out to that. It's gonna be a damn party.
Hell yeah.
I'll be there.
I wish I could fucking be there. Maybe I'll try to. If one of these parlay hits, maybe I'll fucking fly up.
Yeah, if the double dog dare hits this weekend, we're all going.
All right.
We're all going.
Actually, I'll say that right now. If Dare scores a touchdown, I'll find a way to fly up.
Let's go.
Okay. All right, Drew. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
What game is this that you're going to?
Syracuse versus Pace University. It's an exhibition game.
Basketball. Also, Syracuse minus 2.5 against North Carolina. Go ahead and book that, dude. They're gonna stomp all over Belichick's ass on Friday.
Yeah, this is the week they come back from the fucking grave they've dug themselves. Huge win this weekend.
What's that quarterback's rugrat ass name again?
Ricky Collins. Oh no, we got Steve
Angeli.
Yeah, Steve Angeli's hurt.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Hell yeah, though. I'll talk to you guys soon, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks for being.
All right, brother.
See you in 2 weeks.
Peace.
So, yeah, we got one entry left. And
we got one pick knocked out of the survivor pool.
Thanks to Kirk
decided
Cousins.
to go with the Falcons.
To be fair, we made that pick before Cousins was.
Yeah, we didn't know that Cousins was going to be the quarterback.
We
should have changed it. We should have just gone back to the Bills.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh well, what are you gonna fucking do, dude? It seemed like a good pick. You never know it.
Honestly,
the Falcons knocked me out of my.
I probably would have said to take the Bengals, and that would have fucked us too.
Yeah,
that would have been
and
more
the other one-
infuriating loss, honestly.
There's one we were looking at the Bears. The Bears lost.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
We blew it.
all right.
Fucking blew it, dude.
I might have to go as well, boys. I might be fucking done here.
All right. Well, do you want to plug your?
Yeah, let's do a couple plugs and we'll get out of here.
All right, yeah, The Walking Dead Zone.
Walking Dead Zone. Did you just put us up his ass?
I think he farted and is gone now.
The whole fucking phone died when he farted in it. All right. Well, what he was saying was Walking Dead Zone. Follow his link right here. Twitch.tv/MikeTFGR. And then, follow my Twitch, Pike /Pike Von Doom. We do our FGR lays Saturday night or Sunday morning sometimes. And then follow Miguel on Twitch, like Kool-Aid, and on YouTube, where you're watching us right now. Hit that follow, the like, and give us some comments what you'd like to bet this week. And also on those pages, today, Thursday, Miguel? Dork Court, Season 4.
Guys, a little bit later today, Season 4 is coming back for Dork Court. We're back for Season 4. It's going to be very exciting. I have a new laptop, so it shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've got a bunch of things planned. I've got a new intro song from our good friend Crack Amico. I'm very excited about this season. I've got some really cool guests lined up down the line. So just keep an ear out. This is going to be the first episode, and then probably won't do another one until after Skankfest, but gonna start planning a couple more before the end of the year. So just stay tuned, stick around. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Patreon. It's only $1.
That's right. Yeah, Patreon.
$1 a month, please.
Get you access to the Discord where we not only discuss our bets in the chat, but we also, that's the hub where we do our parlay building. So if you get into the Discord, you can join us in building these parlays as well.
And just the pick that we're taking for the Survivor pool, we're going to go with the Packers.
Packers, yeah. I guess we didn't get into that. Going with the Packers this week.
We're able to take the Packers still. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of easy games up ahead of them, even though Drew does feel like it's a trap game with the Panthers. I mean, he could be right, but I do think that they probably have the best odds this week of pulling this one out. So
they win. I agree they might not cover, but they do win that game. I don't see how they don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a note on Dork Court, if you're subscribed to this channel and you haven't seen an actual Dork Court, it's a lot of fun. It's a comedy show. It's not related to sports. It's and you can make fun of a bunch of people, and sometimes your jokes will get read to their face, and they love it.
It's a live stream open mic, and it's just the chat is just going nuts the whole time, calling them fat, calling them gay, calling them, they're spelling out the N-word letter by letter. I mean, they do whatever they want, and I'm not allowed to stop them. It is a very good time.
Intro song rules too. Crack and
check out if you want a little teaser. Check out the O'Henny set.
Yeah,
it's a recent video that I put up, and I think that it perfectly captures the heart and soul of the show.
Absolutely. Right on. Well, good luck with all your bets, folks. Thanks for joining us. Peace.